this is Eric Stromquist with Control Trends. I'm here at the CGNA Vendor Showcase with CGNA's newest member, Blueridge Technologies. They do lighting control in a completely different way. I want to introduce Bill Duckelberger and Vince Dees. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us,
Thanks
Eric.
for having us. Great show.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? We're in Savannah, Georgia. It's good. We're actually working today, which is a good sign.
Some of us are working today.
So guys, as sort of as lighting experts, critique the lighting in here. How is it?
I think it's wonderful since we control it.
You control the lighting here at this one?
We do here in the convention center.
There you go. Well, I was wondering, because normally with the bald head and all, I mean, I get a bad glare. It looks like you guys got this tapered to my look, so appreciate that. For listeners who might not know, tell me a little what Blueridge does and what makes you guys so special.
Okay, what's a little different about us is we approach this from a building automation standpoint, where the traditional lighting control has been done as a part of the power distribution, and it's not really looked at as a system. We like to say that you don't really have a building automation system unless you control the lights, because the connected load of lighting today is more than HVAC, according to the Department of Energy. So you can get 2/3 of your building's load if you pick up the lights with your HVAC.
Well, that's really cool. But the difference, I think, with you guys, Bill, is your background was building automation control. So there's people that do lights, and there's people that do lights from a building automation controls perspective.
Sure, I was a controls contractor for about 30 years, did national accounts, and when you do national accounts, you find you end up doing a lot of lighting because the customers don't want to have two front ends. They don't want to have two networks. They don't want to learn two systems. So the more you can do through their familiar tool, the better off you are. And that's kind of where we learned and got our experience from. So when we started Blueridge Technologies, that was one of the elements of the new design. That's the other thing about us is that we've designed this product for the building automation contractor from a system standpoint. Still keeping in mind the folks that have to install it, which is still going to be your electrical contractor. So you got to serve two people.
It's good stuff. And Vince, you do the manufacturing, so you can attest to the quality of this product.
Exactly. And quality, lead times, so we can be very responsive.
Yeah. Our experience with Stromquist has been dealing with you guys for a while. Our experience is you guys are nimble, you're quick, your designs are great. As a matter of fact, would you guys mind taking a few minutes and showing us the product?
No, it'd be great. Love to. All right. Thanks, Eric. This is our distributed lighting control product. I think the interesting thing about it is that it's been built for the electrical contractor and the controls contractor. This is a BACnet native device. On the electrical side, your traditional distribution, it handles 20 amps. It also has 2 line voltage inputs. So you don't have to do any kind of interposing relays if you want to use the existing line voltage switches or occupancy sensors in the space.
So Bill, that is a really cool feature. So for the guy that's installing it, your experience with installing, I mean, that's got to make things easier, huh?
Makes it very quick and efficient because this particular product is designed to mount on a 4-square or a 411/16 junction box, and every lighting traveler goes through one.
It's really cool. Obviously, you've installed a few of these in the past, and you've taken that into account with your design.
Couple.
Cool.
Any point on those UIs, there's 6 UIs in this particular product, can be anything from occupancy sensors to temperature sensors. You can use them because they're piped out over BACnet. The other thing about this product is it also does dimming, 0 to 10 volt dimming. LEDs and fluorescent 0 to 10 volt bulbs. And in today's world, that's going to get you about 85% of the way there in any case.
You know, Bill, one of the things that really impresses me about this product is when I think of lighting control panels, I think of big hunking things you got to put on the wall. Man, that is sleek, small, doesn't take up a lot of space.
It's also expandable, Eric. They're satellites.
Ah.
So if you need more relays, more inputs, or more dimming outputs, on the standard unit, you can add 3 satellites. So multiply by 3. On the extended product, you can multiply by 7. And if we need more, and that big honking panel you're talking about, the zone controller was a 2 relay panel. What you're looking at now is an 8 relay panel with 8 dimming channels on it. This particular product line is modular in nature, so if you need more dimming outputs, you plug them in. If you need more inputs, you plug them in. If you need more relays, we start to scale up. This product line goes from 8 to 64. It's also a BACnet native product. So the important power of this is our hardware platform. It's leading edge, not bleeding edge. It's been tested. It's been built and designed by people who have been in the controls industries for more than 30 years and done what you do every day. I think there's a big opportunity here for controls contractors because they do a lot of service work, they have a lot of customers they've been doing business with for years, and they're walking by the electrical closet on their way to the mechanical room to do something. And if they just stopped in and take a look, they probably find a dead lighting system. Now, what's the advantage of a BACnet system versus traditional lighting control systems? No, you don't need 2 networks, you don't need 2 front ends, and you're giving your customer a familiar tool to use it. And he's dealing with you, the controls contractor. He knows he can get serviced. I think that's the real strength.